Hey guys, hope everyone is staying safe and quarantined during these tough times. I wanted to hop on here real quick and update you on the current real estate market. As you know, there's been a lot of ups and downs with the market, and I think it's pretty obvious now that sales have dropped quite significantly, and I'll share some stats with you in a few minutes. But prices have not. And that's really what I'm going to illustrate in some of these examples here. So essentially what's happened is the month of April has been a great indication of where the market's headed and where it sits right now. So let's dive right into it. First things first, in the month of April, if we were to compare prices from April 2019 versus April 2020, as you can see, the sales have dropped about 67%. Moving along, if we were to compare March 2020 sales versus April 2020, there's been a huge drop again of 66%. What does this tell you? It tells you that we had a healthy market before April, and now we're seeing a change, a huge change. Is it going to reflect higher prices or lower prices? Nobody knows exactly. But based on what we're seeing with previous historical data and what's happening now, we don't think there's going to be as much of a hit on the prices. If anything, they might just bounce back up. And I'll share with you a little bit more on why shortly. Moving on, this will kind of prove what I'm talking about. If we were to compare April 2019 prices versus April 2020 prices, and again, just to be clear, we're talking about the prices, not the sales anymore. The prices have not changed. As you can see here, they've been basically affected 0.1%. And that goes to show you that there is a huge demand and low inventory. That's really why the prices have not dropped yet. Moving along again, if we compare March 2020 prices versus April 2020 prices, okay, now there is all of a sudden a dip in price. So previously we compared last year's April prices versus this year's April prices, but now we're comparing March 2020 versus April 2020. And yeah, as you can see, there's a 11.8% price drop. What does this show you? Well, if you're a seller, I would suggest maybe holding off if you don't have a desperate need to move or sell your property. But if you are a buyer, and this goes to even the sellers out there, if you were to buy right now, you will save big. And if you're in the market to sell your property in order to buy a home, yes, I'm talking to you people out there as well. You will see a drop in the sale of your house as far as prices go. You may not get the price you would want to get maybe 6 months ago. However, the amount you end up losing on the sale of your house will be far less than what you can save on the purchase side of things. And that's because if you use an aggressive agent like myself, I specialize on buying places under market value, finding opportunities where homes that might be on the market for too long, or especially in this case, many people are relying on the CERB benefits, which may not be available. Well, they won't be after 4 months. So there's some great deals out there. Mind you, businesses are also starting to open again. And that tells you that, I mean, once things are back to normal, if there's restaurants, Home Depot just announced that they're going to open. If that does happen, it's just a matter of time when things start to normalize and prices will spring back up. I hope you found this helpful. And if you have any further questions on what is the right thing to do at this time, whether you should sell, buy, or even invest, there's some amazing opportunities. Hope again you found this helpful. Stay tuned, and I will share some more updates as we go along through the year. Thank you guys. Take care.